Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you? I think you are safe and sound at your home. Dear learners, I am Saiful Alam with you, assistant teacher of Utholi Secondary Girls School, Jibannagar, Chuaranga. Actually, I am taking a practice class. You have commented that my practice class was very helpful and effective for you. Okay, dear learners, now I am going to take another important practice class. You know that we have to learn a lot of grammar items in our student life, but all the grammar items are not same important. Some grammar items dominates our uh, real life in our everyday life. Today we will discuss about such kinds of grammar item that is very important for your real life. Actually, when we write down anything, we have to use that kinds of grammar item. Can you guess what our today's topics might be? You are absolutely right. Today we will talk about punctuation and capitalization. Okay, dear learners, look at the board. There is an example. This is how the question is formed in your final exam. And now we will talk about how to solve the problem and how to write down on our exam script. Dear learners, let's start our main topics. Haven't you heard the name of Qazi Nazrul Islam? Some wrong with the sentence. Can you guess? You are absolutely right. This is the very key rules and common rules of capitalization. You are absolutely right. Dear learners, you know very well, first word, any kinds of sentence, first word is start with capital letter. So here the A's will be capital letter. Dear learners, look at the another items. Okay, dear learners, at the time of conducting the class, we will count how many rules are used here. Number one, first of all, we already have learned any kinds of sentence, first word start with capital letter. So we can use A's capital letter. Okay, dear learners, next another important rules, apostrophe or apostrophe comma. When you see contraction form of any kinds of auxiliary verb, you have to use comma or apostrophe comma. I will clarify these rules very well because it is very confused for the student. Sometimes we write down you see, am, eats, have. Dear learners, it is not am, it is actually am. Here a is omitted. It is not is, it is. Here I is omitted. Here not the V, actually it is have. Here ace is omitted. When you see some letter or one letter maybe is omitted from any kinds of word. Actually it is happened in auxiliary verb. Okay, dear learners, so it should be not, not, but here O is omitted, so you have to use here comma or apostrophe comma. Have you got it? I think it is very clear to you. So we have already got the 2 points, 2 important rules when every first word of any kinds of sentence start with capital letter. Next, another item, any kinds of contraction form of auxiliary verb, you have to put apostrophe or apostrophe comma. Okay, dear learners, now we'll see how to write down on the exam script. Haven't you heard the name of, dear learners, there is another key rules of capitalization. You know very well that every proper noun will start with capital letter. Dear learners, here is another important rules. This is the proper compound noun. What is proper compound noun? When you see some words indicates one proper noun, then it is called compound proper noun. Look at the board here. 1, 2, 3, Qazi Nazrul Islam. There are 3 words. Have you seen? 3 words indicates one compound proper noun. So if you see there are lots of words indicates one compound, one proper noun. Each word is start with capital letter. So we can use Qazi, Nazrul, Islam. All the words start with capital letter. So dear learners, we have already got 3 rules, number 1, 2 and 3. Dear learners, you know very well that after interrogative sentence we can use question mark. Why it is interrogative sentence? You know that very well that before subject, if you see the auxiliary verb is used, then it is called interrogative sentence. Okay, dear learners, next one. Very few poets in Bengali literature are as famous as Nazrul Islam. Okay, dear learners, you have already guessed or known that every first word of any kinds of sentence start with capital letter. Very few poets in Bengali. Dear learners, this is another important rules, I think, why here first letter start with capital letter. Okay, dear learners, you know very well that any kinds of language or any kinds of subject that is taught in our educational institution, school, college, university, then the name of language start with capital letter. It may be Bengali, English, Arabic. This is the very important rules you have to know. Uh, so we can start with the Bengali. This is the language. So we can start it with the capital letter. Bengali literature. Literature are as famous as Nozul. Okay, dear learners, you have already known that every proper noun start with a capital letter. Dear learners, here is another important punctuation rules. After assertive sentence, you have to use comma. You know very early. This is the primary rules of punctuation. Next one, you have already guessed. First letter of any kinds of word or any sentence start with a capital letter. Those rules writings are full of hope and aspiration. Okay, dear learners, same rules again. After assertive sentence, always full stop is used. At the end of the assertive sentence, full stop is used. You know very well. Okay, dear learners, after discussion, we have got a lot of points, especially 6 points are very important. You have to know. This is how the question is formed in your final exam, and in this way you have to answer the question on your exam screen and write down in this way, then you will get the good marks. Okay, dear learners, that was the discussion today. I think it will help you a lot. Thank you for your kind attention. Again, see you with another problem, another class. Till then, stay home, stay safe, connected with us to learn more. Khuda Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.